Hey everyone, it's Adam Savage here from Mythbusters. You know me, I love blowing stuff up. But today, we're diving into something a little different. Fuel myths. That's right, we're going to be busting some myths about the stuff that makes our cars go vroom. There are a lot of misconceptions out there about fuel, and some of them might actually be costing you money. So buckle up because we're about to separate fact from fiction and get to the bottom of these fuel-related fallacies. Okay, first up, let's talk about premium fuel. You know, the stuff with the higher octane rating that costs more at the pump. Now, some folks swear by it, claiming it gives them better performance and fuel economy. And while it's true that premium fuel is designed for high-performance engines, the truth is most cars on the road today don't actually need it. See, your car's engine is designed to run on a specific octane level, and using a higher octane than recommended won't magically boost your horsepower or give you more miles per gallon. In fact, it could actually be a waste of money. Think of it like this. If your car's engine is a finely tuned machine, using premium fuel is like trying to feed it gourmet food when it's perfectly happy with a regular balanced diet. It's not going to hurt anything, but it's not going to make a noticeable difference either. So, how do you know if your car needs premium fuel? It's simple. Check your owner's manual. It'll tell you the recommended octane rating for your specific make and model. And unless it specifically says premium required, you're good to stick with regular fuel. Trust me, your wallet will thank you in the long run. Let's talk fuel additives, those little bottles of magic potion that promise to clean your engine, boost your mileage, and probably make your car fly. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. The truth is, most modern cars are already equipped with sophisticated fuel systems that keep things running smoothly. They have injectors that are designed to deliver fuel precisely, and sensors that monitor and adjust the air-fuel mixture for optimal performance. So, unless you're driving a classic car or you have a specific issue that a mechanic recommends an additive for, chances are you're better off skipping the extra expense. In fact, some additives can actually be harmful to your engine in the long run. They can contain chemicals that corrode engine parts or interfere with the delicate balance of your fuel system. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stick to regular maintenance and quality fuel and your car will be just fine. Ever heard that you get more bang for your buck if you fill up your tank in the morning when it's cooler? The idea is that cooler temperatures make the fuel denser, so you get more of it for the same price. Well, I hate to break it to you, but this one's a bust. While it's true that temperature affects fuel density, the difference in volume between a cold morning fill-up and a warm afternoon one is negligible. Think about it. Gas stations store their fuel in underground tanks where the temperature remains relatively constant throughout the day, so even if the air temperature fluctuates, the fuel itself doesn't change much in density. Plus, modern gas pumps have temperature compensating mechanisms that ensure you're getting the correct volume of fuel regardless of the temperature. So fill up whenever it's convenient for you. Don't worry about trying to game the system based on the weather forecast. All right, let's talk about fuel efficiency and everyone's favorite summertime debate, AC on or windows down. Now, conventional wisdom says that turning off your AC and rolling down the windows will save you fuel. And while it's true that running your AC does put a slight strain on your engine, the difference in fuel consumption is often minimal, especially at lower speeds. See, when you roll down your windows, you increase aerodynamic drag, which means your engine has to work harder to maintain speed. And at higher speeds, this drag can actually negate any fuel savings you might get from turning off the AC. So what's the verdict? Well, it depends. If you're cruising on the highway, using your AC is probably more fuel efficient, but if you're driving around town at lower speeds, rolling down the windows might be the way to go. Ultimately, the best approach is to find a balance between comfort and efficiency. Don't sweat it too much, just enjoy the ride. For years, manual transmissions have held the title for being more fuel efficient than their automatic counterparts. And it's true, in the past, manuals offered a more direct connection between the engine and the wheels, resulting in less power loss and better fuel economy. But hold on to your gear shifts, folks, because the game has changed. Modern automatic transmissions have come a long way, baby. They now boast sophisticated, computer-controlled systems with multiple gears and advanced features like overdrive and lock-up torque converters. These advancements have not only made automatics smoother and more responsive, but they've also significantly closed the fuel efficiency gap. In fact, many modern automatics now match or even surpass their manual counterparts in terms of miles per gallon. So if you're in the market for a new car and you're worried about fuel economy, don't rule out automatics. They've stepped up their game and they might just surprise you. Ever heard that you should always keep your gas tank at least half full? This myth likely stems from the days of carbureted engines, where sediment in the bottom of the tank could potentially clog the fuel lines if the tank was run too low. But fear not, modern cars have fuel-injected engines and sophisticated fuel filters that prevent sediment from reaching the engine. So you can relax and stop stressing about that fuel gauge needle dipping below the halfway mark. In fact, constantly topping off your tank can actually be counterproductive. It adds extra weight to your vehicle, which can slightly reduce your fuel efficiency. Plus, it increases the risk of fuel spills, which are bad for the environment and your wallet. So the next time you're at the pump, don't feel obligated to fill it all the way up. Listen to your car and fill it up when it's convenient. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, running on empty. We've all been there, pushing our luck and hoping we make it to the next gas station. But is it actually bad for your car? The short answer is not really, as we discussed earlier. Modern cars have fuel filters that do a great job of trapping any sediment or debris in the tank. So, even if you occasionally run your tank low, it's unlikely to cause any damage. However, consistently driving on fumes isn't ideal. It can put extra strain on your fuel pump, which has to work harder to draw fuel from the bottom of the tank. And if you do happen to run out of gas completely, you'll have to deal with the hassle and potential danger of being stranded. So, while the occasional close call won't kill your car, it's best to avoid making it a habit. Cruise control, the ultimate road trip companion. But is it really the fuel-saving hero it's often made out to be? Well, the answer is, it depends. On long stretches of flat highway driving, cruise control can indeed help you maintain a consistent speed, which can improve your fuel efficiency. It takes the human element out of the equation, preventing unnecessary acceleration and deceleration that can waste fuel. However, in real-world driving conditions with hills, curves and traffic, cruise control isn't always the most efficient option. It can be slow to react to changes in terrain, leading to unnecessary acceleration and braking. In these situations, your own judgment and anticipation can actually be more fuel efficient than relying on cruise control. So, the next time you hit the open road, use cruise control strategically. It can be a valuable tool for fuel efficiency, but don't be afraid to take the wheel when conditions demand it. Last but not least, let's tackle the myth that higher octane fuel equals more power. You know the drill. The higher the octane, the faster the car, right? Well, not necessarily. Here's the deal. Octane rating is a measure of a fuel's resistance to knocking or pinging. Knocking occurs when the fuel-air mixture in the engine's cylinders ignites prematurely, causing a knocking or pinging sound. Higher octane fuels are designed to resist knocking, which is important for high-performance engines with higher compression ratios. These engines generate more heat and pressure, which can lead to knocking if the fuel isn't formulated to handle it. However, for most regular cars with standard engines, using higher octane fuel won't magically unlock hidden horsepower or make your car go faster. It's like trying to put premium gas in a lawnmower. It's not going to make it cut grass any better. So, unless your car's owner's manual specifically recommends or requires premium fuel, stick with the regular stuff. Your car and your wallet will thank you. So there you have it. 9 fuel myths busted. Hopefully this has given you a better understanding of how fuel works and debunked some common misconceptions. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to fuel, knowing the facts can save you money and keep your car running smoothly. Make sure to subscribe for more myth-busting content, and leave a comment if you have any myths you want us to tackle next. Until then, stay curious, keep experimenting, and don't believe everything you hear.